Buenas noches. Bueno, aquí vamos a seguir dándole. Offline hice unas cosillas ahí para tener más dinero, porque estaba feo de dinero. Ya te estoy cultivando Venemus tentacula, ¿cómo se llama eso? Este, estoy haciendo mandráculas también. Eh, y ahorita lo que quiero es seguir con el main quest. A ver cómo nos va. Así que vamos a darle. Estoy en el Room of Requirements. Y ahorita lo que voy a hacer es irme para acá. Aquí, ok, ¿dónde va? Ay, ok, ¿dónde va? Ok, entonces vamos para acá. Mira, es un área relativamente nueva esta. Entonces voy a irme para Hufflepuff. Y de ahí caminamos. No tengo para poner aquí. No.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Try it.
Ese Piffs. Una maldad
Revelio.
total. ¿Qué es esto? Ah, ¿dónde está? Tiene que estar por aquí. ¿Qué es esto? Hogwarts Architect. Ok, por aquí tiene que haber una llave voladora. Llavecita,
Revelio.
llavecita, llavecita.
Repulso.
¿Qué la hice? La desmadré. Ahí está.
Accio. Revelio.
¿Dónde puede estar esa llavecita voladora? ¿Quién es? Honeyduke's Passageway.
Revelio.
Aquí suena como que aquí está. Dice que Burafio. Burafio. ¿Pero dónde estará la llavecita? No la veo.
Revelio.
¿Quién es esta? La gorda. Retrato de la gorda. Pero nada de la llavecita. Bueno, vamos. Si no la encontré. Vamos al quest.
Revelio.
Por aquí suena algo, entonces por aquí tiene que estar. Está cerca. Llavecita, llavecita. Llavecita. No, no la encuentro. Gladwing Moon. Me encontré borracho el primer capítulo. Aquí muy serio.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue.
Revelio.
Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes, terrifying creature that can see the future.
Demiguise.
Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a
Revelio.
boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
¿Y qué me gano yo?
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell.
Ah, okay.
First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Thank you. A la mora. ¿Dónde está Salamora?
Hello, Homora.
Tengo que hacer to move. Dice que move the sparks to rotate the dials until both corresponding gears are activated to release the lock. Otra vez. Use para mover los sparks and rotate the dials until both corresponding gears are activated to release the dock. Okay.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Revelio.
Professor Fick. Faris Spavin, ministro de la magia. A otro llavín de...
Revelio.
Staff. Matilda Weasley, deputy. House elves do an exceptional job keeping the castle. They are seldom unprepared of any number of... The unexpected stash of wizard crackers. Bueno.
Revelio. Revelio.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can
Me
scarcely tell the
pescaron.
difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Me pescaron en la jugada. Diría mi abuela, ¿qué pasa?
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
Allowing you to scout ahead and remain undetected.
Revelio. Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early.
You say that every year.
Revelio. Revelio.
Es una llavecita.
Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
¿Qué más habrá por aquí?
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
Rebellion. Groups. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hilltop wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have one. I'll hand him his hat. Or helm. My marching Professor Hecat's class is superb. I don't think that's what that class is for.
She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone?
How dare you speak to a prefect that way?
I'm a prefect.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
El Hospital Wing. Aquí, people, qué gente. Están esos tres.
Revelio.
Está aquel Rastica.
Revelio.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic sight. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
Oh, how's that?
Well, all of the teamwork and flying about and the golden switch.
Oh, I suppose I should take closer attention to the next match, if there ever is one. My studying or planting. Glad to see there's not wandering in the faculty tower.
Revelio. Revelio.
Yo también me quedo callado. Estoy disguised también.
Revelio.
Están aquí. Jewel Encrusted Tortoise Shell. Ah, diablos. Ah. Ay, cabrón.
Revelio.
No sabía que ya había llegado aquí, amiga. Te salvasteis. Got it. Ok, por lo menos agarré 2 en esta ronda. Eso es positivo.
Revelio.
Ya por aquí había pasado.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
I'll see what I can do, but I'm fairly busy. I can't promise anything.
Understood. But I hope you will find the time. In case it matters, I do have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Okay.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Tengo un nuevo quest. Yo no veo ningún nuevo quest. Un montón me hacen falta. Venomous Tentacula. Entonces vámonos para el Room of Requirements. Y en el Room of Requirements ahí quedamos, pero ahí tengo esa Venáculas Tentácula.
Deke.
Deke, ok.
Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts.
Oh, okay.
Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class. That I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will...
I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Como y vea la Venomous Tentacula. Ahí está. Y la mandrácora. Hortlum Juice. Necesito Hortlum Juice. Bastante. Ok. Bueno, listo. Quedémonos aquí. Van a identificar. Quedémonos aquí. Y después seguimos con el... a ver qué me va a mostrar Dick. Chao.